Hey everybody, this is the overview video for Unit 6 Capstone QPA. This is the final assignment for the school year, and I'm just so proud of all of you for making it this far. We only have about 3 weeks of school left. We end on June 19th, and so this is the last few days that you want to do your best and try to get as much as you can to get done, obviously. Obviously, make sure that you are learning independently, using all the resources your teachers provide, but also contacting your teachers if you need that extra help. To do that for me in my classroom, I have my contact information in Google Classroom. So you want to be able to you can email me or message me. I do have my live sessions on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and I'm more than happy to schedule some one-on-one tutoring if you need that. But my session happens at 11:30 on Tuesday and Thursday. And other information is there won't be any more assignments after this. So these last two are the last new material. So the finish line is really close. So if you're following along with me, click on your Google Classroom and follow along with me and click on classwork at the top. And so we're focusing on the Unit 6 Capstone QPA Learning Bundle, which should be released on June 1st on that very Monday. If you click on it, you can see it tells you to watch the overview video, so what you're doing, great job. And then you want to use the bundle map, which is this document here, to see a step-by-step guide on how to complete this Capstone QPA. All right, and then you want to actually complete the Capstone QPA packet, which is this one right here, and turn it in via Google Classroom. If you're using a paper packet, that means you want to take photos of your work and then text it to me or email it to me or mail it to me. Please reach out to me to figure out the best way to turn those things in. And if you need Spanish versions, I have them down here as well. So let me show you actually what this bundle map looks like so you kind of have a good idea of what this assignment is going to be. So Unit 6 is basically learning about functions, which are relationships between inputs and outputs, right? And previously known as independent and dependent variables. And then we're going to represent these functions using function notation. If you ever see a word in blue, that means I linked in a website or a resource that will help you understand what I'm talking about. So please look through all the links and whatnot to kind of have a better understanding of what you're supposed to do. Specifically in this capstone, you're going to be thinking about how functions work. You're going to think of functions as vending machines, and then you're going to study functions on a graph and then use that function notation that we keep talking about to kind of solve problems using first step is watching the overview video, what you're doing. And then secondly, when you're going through this bundle map, make sure that you have your Capstone QPA document with you, whether that means it's online through Google Classroom or the paper packet version, all right? So if I'm going to go through these steps briefly, and I'm going to show you what the actual Capstone QPA looks like, and that will make more sense. But for each step, I kind of broke down the capstone into parts. So for part 1, that's questions number 1 through 3. What you want to do is look through these links and resources. So like, for example, if I click on this, what is a function video, it shows you this video that you can click. If I look at notes, it gives you a page that you can look at and read through to kind of understand what I'm trying to say. So this is a really good skill to have. You're using your tools skillfully in a sense because you're being able to learn independently. And the online resources are really important because even if I'm there with you, like your ability to study and learn on your own is going to be invaluable for your future. So step 4 is answering part 2. I have notes here as well. And then part 3, it's a review of Mini QPA 1. So I have the same resources there. So if you're still a little uncomfortable with Mini QPA 1, you want to click through these links again. And then you want to answer question number 13, and then you're done. You're done with Unit 6. Congratulations. You are done with the school year. The actual document looks like this. So I'm going to go back to Google Classroom, and if I click on the Capstone QPA, it shows up like this. It should make your own copy. Our learning target is to solve for unknown values using function notation. Just for clarification, for part 1, you're going to be writing down your answers in these yellow boxes, all right? So I have this vending machine on the left, and it's telling me that to get gum, it costs 35 cents. If I want to get fruit chews, it's 90 cents. And if I wanted to say, let's get pencils, it's $1.50. So using that information, you want to fill out this table. Two is the same idea. You're using this graph to fill out this table and answering questions 5, 6. And then for part 3, you did for mini QPA 1, which is evaluating functions. Please make sure to show your work and whatnot, because I need to know your thinking process so I know that you actually understand what you're doing. And then number 13 is basically telling me your problem solving strategies. I do have notes on the back. So on page 5 onward, I have all these notes for you to look at. Let's say you're working on your paper packet or you just got a little stuck. So you want to look at these if you need that extra help. And this is our rubric for our QPA. Hopefully, this is a doable thing. I really want to make sure that it's an important skill that you can use for Math 2 and Math 3, but also it's not too overwhelming because it is the end of the year and, we've been hearing a lot of heavy news in this country and also dealing with a pandemic. And so I want to make sure that you guys are doing your best in your educational career goals, etc. But at the same time, please practice self-care, make sure you're doing well. And if you have any questions or need any help, please contact me or any other teachers at Phoenix. So that's it on my end. Good luck and yeah, be well. I'll see you next time.